Hey everybody, this is Frank from Frank's Clean Jokes in Athens, Georgia. Hope you're doing well. Here we are, February 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, Valentine's Day. Guys, if you know what's good for you, you better take care of your wife, okay? If the wife ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. That is true, all right? 5 quick jokes, and then I'm going to tell you a little bit about my grandparents, who were married for 73 years. That's unbelievable, ain't it? All right. A woman at church asked me if I had a date for Valentine's Day. I thought about it a second, and I said, the 14th? And here y'all were wondering about why this guy can't get a date. All right. What did one magnet say to the other? I'm very attracted to you. All right. Why did the banana go out with the prune? Because he couldn't find a date. And what's the difference between love and marriage? What's the difference between love and marriage? Love is blind, and marriage is an eye-opener. Talking serious for a minute. If you are truly in love, you are extremely lucky. Love is unbelievable. If you find the right one that loves you and you love him or her and y'all are both willing to make sacrifices, it doesn't get any better than that. I've been in love and I've fallen out of love. Falling out of love is painful. Being in love is a joyful occasion. So my spouse was beautiful on the outside, and she was a beautiful person on the inside. Everybody loved her. She had a lot of life and a lot of joy, okay? So I know what being in love is about, and it is wonderful, wonderful. All right. But who knows what causes people to fall in love? You know the old saying, opposites attract? Well, you can fall in love with someone like you or opposite, and then for some reason you fall out of love. So I would say, advice to guys, you do everything you can do to stay in love. I didn't understand some things like, there was 5 boys in my family, no sisters, no girls in the family other than my mother. So I didn't understand that men are from Mars, women are from Venus. So let me tell you this little story. Dr. Joel Gray wrote that book, and either from the book or I heard him and some other people on a panel show, and he gave this story. He said, if you're going to buy your wife a dozen roses, don't give them to her at home that night. He says, you have a florist take them to her work and walk all the way across the room, passing all of her co-workers, and hand the flowers to her. And then all the other women come over and say, who's that from? Who's that from? And then they find out it's from your husband. They say, oh, I wish I had a husband like that. I wish I had a boyfriend like that. And it was something crazy like, it means 14 times more to her receiving her dozen roses in front of her friends than if you were to give them to her at home. See, I was a knucklehead. I didn't understand that. So some of y'all have sisters and you know the different makeup between males and females a lot better than I did. So if you've never read that book, Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus, I think 1991, I assume it's still in print. That was pretty eye-opening for me. Okay? Now, my grandparents, Pa and Ma, okay? He was born in 1886. He saw the first car in our county. Not my great-grandfather, my grandfather saw the first car in Wilkinson County. That's hard to believe, ain't it? My grandmother never had a color TV. All right. So they were married 73 years. And Pa told me, just sitting around talking one day, when he was 80-something probably, if not 90, he said, Frank, the first 5 years of our marriage was kind of tough. And he said, then I learned to say 2 magical words. And from then on, it's been wonderful. I said, Pa, what was it? What was it? What are the 2 magical words? What are they, Pa? And he said, yes, ma'am. And he said, soon as I learned not to argue, just to go ahead and do what she says to do, then everything was hunky-dory from then on. So some people learn that early on. Some take a decade. Some never learn it. Don't be combative. Say, yes, ma'am, and do what she tells you to do and go on about your business. All right. So, guys, take care of your wives, not just on Valentine's Day, but every day of the year, because being in love is one of the most wonderful things the man above us gives us. Y'all have a wonderful day. Bye.